What up, YouTube? It's your boy Ola here with Ola TV, and what up, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. Going live here on a new one here for Shiba Inu. So, as you guys know, NFL sports is something that I was covering, and uh, that sport is pretty much done with at the moment. So we are shifting over, to talk about different things on this platform. One of them will be, of course, crypto regarding things like Shiba Inu is one of the main projects that I've been looking at and that I've been invested in, and also, of course, the opportunity to be able to go ahead and discuss other sports that I'm catching more of an interest in. I used to have a big interest into the NBA. Lost a bit of interest in there, but soon enough we'll be doing some reporting on those, doing some live upstreams, and also doing things for crypto, primarily Shiba, and of course doing other things regarding possibly NHL soccer, and also may do something special on Wednesdays for the male viewers. It's going to be called. Actually, I'm not going to give the name away, but we'll go ahead and get into this live stream because this one is, as you can tell, with the dog here on the background, it's regarding Shiba Inu, and this is going to be today's topic. So let's go ahead, let's get started. Here we go, on the way. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is going to be streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch, unless, of course, Facebook decides to do its every now and then usual party pooper schemes where it goes and removes the live streams for no reason and ends up having us feeling like they completely got us in the bag. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and move this right along. And here we are. We're going to talk about the new projects that are coming along with Shiba Inu. And at this time, I did discuss some of these briefly, but did not show any of the pages. But here we go. Starting off with this Shiba Holders. So, this is one of the newer projects for this year, for 2022. And right now, with this one, this restaurant is called Welly. This is the one that I talked about on our previous stream. If you didn't catch that one, it is uploaded here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, so you can catch the recap. It was about 7 days ago, I believe, that I did that one. But anyways, getting here to Welly, this restaurant was pretty much known. I believe it was for their hamburgers and also for their chicken sandwiches. And it looks like their chicken sandwiches and their chicken meals are going to be something that's going to be more promoted and advertised as the upcoming months get along. And the interesting thing about this particular restaurant is that with Welly, the reason why this is important and the reason why this is a big thing in the Shiba Inu industry regarding the crypto is because this platform here, this particular industry is going to start accepting Shiba Inu as a form of payment. And also, if I'm not mistaken, anytime that you make a purchase through the Welly restaurant for food, they're also going to be burning Shiba Inu. So it's going to be a simultaneous effect where they'll be able to accept Shiba as a payment and also they'll be burning the sheeps. This one here is recent news. Let me see how long ago this is. This is a fast food restaurant, by the way, but it does say that their chicken sandwiches are usually a bit healthier than their hamburger sandwiches. I've never eaten there, but let me go ahead and show you when this update occurred. So right here, it says, as of the tweet of February 7, it says, Welly said that after receiving hundreds of requests, it is ready to begin looking at applications for new stores. Now, what does that mean? Well, right now, Welly is located in parts of Europe. That is their primary location for their franchise. Um, with Welly, primarily they're located in Italy. So Italy is their primary location, but they are looking to go ahead and branch their franchise out. As it says here, there is a seven-step application process for anyone who is interested in branching out. They're potentially going to start branching out within other areas of Europe so that they can be able to, rebrand themselves and grow the company. And also, that's why they're getting connected with Shiba Inu because they want the opportunity to be able to get in the crypto space and also to be able to get more people interested in the revamp of their brand. For this one here, It says that Shiba holders bombarded a tweet asking Welly to open a restaurant in their respective countries. Again, because that part, as it states here, Welly, it's first going to expand in Europe because their current location is in Italy. So that's where they're currently located. It does say also that they may be moving forward with what's called the Playside Studios, which is the developers of the Shiba Inu game that is coming out soon. So that's another big thing that's coming out for Sheep. So they're also attacking the metaverse. For those that don't know, Shiba Inu is going to be making bigger moves, not just with branching with Welly, and not only with just releasing Shibarium, but they've got other things in the works as well. So let me go ahead and pull that up here. Um, Let me see if I can go ahead and find you guys the article. Let me switch it over here for just a moment. So if you're looking at it right here, you'll see that this is a tweet. This is an official tweet from Shiba Inu, their actual Twitter. This is not my Twitter. This is not a bogus account that's created. So it says here a new blog. It says a metaverse story that begins with an update, introducing lands, a queue system, and more. It says leash holders will be the first to gain access to the Shiba Inu metaverse land. So what does this project mean? What this means is that Shiba Inu is also going into the metaverse industry as well. They're looking to go ahead and branch out and make a game within that industry, and it's going to be it should be the name called Shiba Inu Metaverse. They're actually trying to make their own metaverse in this space so that they can be able to branch out to other individuals and investors that are interested. And what's going to happen with this? Well, basically, in this metaverse, they're going to go ahead and allow whoever has the leash holdings, they'll get first access to be able to buy things like land, real estate, things of that nature. So they'll get first dibs, but eventually everyone else will, of course, get the opportunity to invest into the Shiba Inu metaverse. This is going to be big because they're also saying that when they release this game for the metaverse, they're saying that every time that someone makes like a purchase of like either land or they buy a home, or let's say they buy some other type of real estate, or they buy, let's say, like furniture or whatever it's going to be included within that metaverse. Essentially what's going to happen is that every time that there's a purchase, a certain amount of tokens are going to be burned in that sense. So you've got the metaverse, which is going to help to burn tokens. Then you've got of course, what I stated before with Welly. You've got this industry here that's starting off in Italy, and it's going to eventually branch out to other parts of Europe and hopefully internationally. So you've got that project there. And again, as people purchase their chicken sandwiches or chicken meals and their hamburgers, they're going to go ahead and be burning, not only accepting sheaves as form of payments, but also going to be burning sheaves. So you've got two projects. You've got Welly, and you've got the metaverse that's going to help burn those coins. Then you also have Shibarium that's still scheduled to come out this year. I haven't yet set a date for it, but I did discuss that in a previous video. And as you know, in that previous video, we did discuss that they're going to go ahead and be burning more coins with Shibarium. If you guys didn't tune into the video was regarding this one right here. I shared this. Let me go ahead and share this video so that you can go ahead and catch a glimpse of that. This is my video that I went ahead and posted on all platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. Those are the 14 platforms. If you take a look at this here, you'll notice that this one was posted back on February 12th, 2022, which is exactly 7 days from today. So 7 days ago, if you go ahead and check out this video, I went a little bit more in depth of what's going on with some other projects as well. One of the projects that I did mention as well, which is still in effect, is this one right here. Take a look at it. It says the campaign is for Shiba Inu. You'll notice that the goal, it says it is for 1 penny. And it says that at the moment they have burned 1,113,734,541. And so in this video here, I have where I discuss what this website is. This website is called Better Entertainment. And in the event that if you didn't catch that video, I will go ahead and share this website right now for you so that you can get a glimpse of how the burns have increased since the last time that I made this video. So as of 7 days ago, right? Check this out again. If you look really closely where it's highlighted in the video, that's 1.1 billion. That's not 1.1 million. So they've burned 1.1 billion. Let me see if I could go ahead and make this a little bit bigger just to kind of show the video a little bit better. So if you look there where it's highlighted, you see it, and I'm gonna unhighlight it, or well, actually I can't unhighlight it because it's a video. But if you notice it, it's 1.1 billion. Now look at this from then till now, 7 days ago, right? Now look at this. This is the actual website here, 1.3 billion. So essentially, within the last 7 days, they've burnt at least another 2 to 300 million coins. Now I know that with Shiba Inu, sometimes that figure may not sound like a lot because, of course, when they first started, they were in the quadrillions. But take into account that the supply is no longer a quadrillion amount due to the fact that 50% of that was burned, last year when it was given to the CEO of the CEO and owner of Ethereum. So essentially, the remaining amount is 549 trillion, which is half of what the original supply was when she first released. And then you take that 549 trillion and you subtract all the millions and billions that have been subtracted up until this date. So the supply is, of course, still pretty big, but it has been being reduced substantially. So if you look at this right here, right, I'll scroll down and show for those who have not seen this website before. It is called Bigger Entertainment. It's called a crypto entertainment company. And again, they do stuff like merchandise, they do playlists, they do games, they do events and classes. And every time that you purchase something from their website, it burns more Shiba Inu as well. And this company, they just decided to take this initiative. I think as of 1 to 2 years ago, they're doing this on their own just because they want to see this campaign a success and they want to see the goal of 1 penny for Shiba Inu to come faster than later. So right here, if you notice, it says Ether burn receipts. So right below where it says total coins burned, all right, excuse me for a sec here. So right here, you see this? If you click on that link, it will actually show you this right here will bring you to another page, and it'll actually show you the dead wallets. So it will show you, and let me see if I click on it right now, if it'll actually go to that particular website. Right now, I'm trying to see if it'll load for me. Let me try. Right now, it's not refreshing for some reason. But just know that if you click on that particular link, it could be doing some maintenance. Maybe they're updating the coins that are getting burned again. Because again, they burn like every 7 days or every 30 days. They're burning literally millions, if not hundreds of millions of coins. So this project right here is another project that I discussed last time. The reason why I'm restating this project is because if you notice, if you look at the video where I posted, let's see, let's go back. The video that I had initially posted here, if you look at it again, it's showing 1.1 billion. So 1,113,000,000. And then if you bring it back over here again to the current date, which is the website right here, it's 1.384 billion. So essentially almost 1.4 billion. So they've burned close to 200 to 300 billion more coins. 2 to 300 million more coins. So this website right here, I recommend, if you're into this project, I recommend you guys get in the playlist on this, because this particular project, what they're doing right now is they're getting closer and closer, to getting us to that penny mark. And I know that sometimes, when we look at the figure for the Shiba Inu, sometimes we don't believe that we're going to finally reach that penny, because there's a lot of, current fear in the markets. But I can tell you this. Let me go ahead and show you this right here. While everybody here is running scared, and while everybody here is worried about the fact that the markets may crash, or they think that Shiba Inu is not going to make it, et cetera, if you look at this, right? Check this one. It says Shiba Inu will buys 500 billion tokens, which are worth $10 million today during the dip. Now look at the date of this. It's not that long ago. The date of this is January 24, 2022. So if you take a look at that, you look at today's date, which is February 19, 2022, right? Same year, right? It's not last year. This is this year. If you look at that, that is roughly about 3 weeks ago. Okay. So 3 weeks ago, and they haven't pulled out either. You can actually go and if you check out the wallets on either CoinGecko, or if you check out CoinMarketCap, and you go into Shiba Inu and you actually check how many people are still holding and how much money is being, how much Shiba Inu tokens are being purchased, you'll see that the whales have not sold yet. Why are they investing when everybody else is scared? Because they always get insider secrets and they know things that we don't know. What do they know? They know that Shiba Inu is going to be on the rise. Shiba Inu is going to be something of the future. Now, initially, it started as a joke, started as a meme coin. A lot of people were like, making money. Then it started going down, and then they figured it was like, oh, it's not going to happen anymore. But as you can see, if the whales are going to go ahead and continue investing, which by the way, this is just one whale. There's like two or three other whales that had also recently invested into Shiba Inu as well. I think I covered that on my previous video, if I'm not mistaken. But if I didn't, you can look it up. You can Google it. You can research it. There's already been two or three whales that have reinvested into Shiba Inu, and they're doing it right now because they know that Shiba Inu is currently about to break, that this gonna it's gonna break that comfort zone. It's gonna break that consolidation, I should say. So if you really take the time to really think about this, why would a multimillionaire invest into a meme coin if it really was a meme coin? Why would they invest in it in 2022 if in 2021, after all the hype was gone, it started to struggle? It's because it's not going to be struggling anymore. It's because it's not just a meme coin anymore. It's because of the fact that all these projects are coming out. Again, why would they put $10 million, which is equivalent to 500 billion tokens? That's half of a trillion tokens. Think about that for a second. 500 billion tokens is half of a trillion tokens. Okay, if you really think about that, there's no reason why someone would invest that much money, $10 million, while the dip 3 weeks ago, and they're patiently waiting for that to go ahead and skyrocket again, right? I mean, think about it. You've got to follow the genius. You got to follow the intelligence. You got to follow the money moves. We like to call it the money moves. You know what I'm saying? Without the money, without the moves being made, there's not going to be no money coming up. But if they're making moves like this, where it's not just $1,000 or 10 grand or 50 grand or 100 grand or 500 grand, right? We're talking about $10 million. We're talking about an 8-figure investment during the dip on the January 24th, 2022 date. And you're talking about 3 weeks later, they still have their money invested in it. Think about that. You know what I'm saying? You've got to think about it. And even if this whale didn't invest into this opportunity, if you see this as an opportunity and you believe in this project, you should still be, doing what you got to do to get into it. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. So just to let you know, you invest whatever you can and you invest at your own discretion. You cannot take my advice to go ahead and do what you need to do for yourself. You need to do whatever is smart and what is feasible for your financial portfolio. But all I'm saying is, if you guys have rejected the notion that this is a meme coin, that this coin is a joke, that this coin is not going to make it, when this coin starts to skyrocket, you're going to be kicking yourself in the foot for not taking the opportunity to going in there and saying, you know what, while everybody else was scared and everybody else had that fear, I should have been getting into the opportunity. I should have been doing what I needed to do so that I can go ahead and make the money instead of, you got to be a leader. You got to be your own leader. Instead of being a follower, you've got to be a leader. So right now the fear index has actually been changing too. It's been up and down, up and down. So I'll show you what it's been looking like recently. Let me go ahead and switch over to that tab here. If you look at this, right, check this out. If you've never seen this website before, by the way, a lot of people don't know about this website. You can Google Fear and Greed Index. There's different websites. The one that I use is alternative.me/crypto /fear and greed index. But typically I just have it bookmarked, or I just type in fear and greed index and it'll just pull it up. What this website is telling you is that it's going to show you red, orange, yellow, light green, and dark green. This is the last time it was updated was February 20, 2022, which I guess their time is a little bit ahead of mine because I'm still on February 19th. But again, last time it was updated was a 27. So a 27 means that only about 25%, like a quarter of the people that typically would invest, that's the ones that are sticking it through. So everybody else is basically running in fear. Anything under 50%, 50, the number 50 is usually like a neutral zone between 45, 50, about 55. That's a neutral. If you look at this here, right now we're at 27. Yesterday we were at 25. So people are a little bit fearful. But last week, right, just a week ago, we were at 44. Why was that? Because Bitcoin went up, the market went up, Shiba Inu went up, everything started going up again. Everything started going collectively, back in the direction it should go. You started seeing Polkadot go up. You started seeing, a little bit of Doge go up, not much, but a little bit go up on Doge. You started seeing a little bit of Polygon Matic, and then there's a bunch of other ones that started going up. Now that everything started going back a little bit down again and going red in the markets, everyone's starting to flee. Everyone's starting to get scared. Everyone's wondering, should they stick it through, or should they just, head for the hills and run? Me, I'm not heading for the hills. I'm not running nowhere. For me, I'm going to stay grounded. I'm going to stay leveled out, and I'm going to make sure that, I make sure I get to the penny mark, because I have faith that this is going to hit the penny mark. You've got to believe in the numbers. You got to believe in the science of what the industry is showing you, and what the industry has shown us in the past is that the market starts to go up in February, March, April, and May, and that's where we're at now. We're at the golden time frame. So, guys, again, if you think it's worth it, if you think it's something that you want to look into, uh, I would say, take a deeper look if you're not already into it. And if you are into it and you're running scared, or you're worried if you should stick or not, in my opinion, it's only my opinion, again, not financial advice. I think it's gonna be worth it if you think it's gonna be worth it. So you've got to make the final call. Thank you for your time, you guys. Again, this is All Out here with All Out TV. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Have a great rest of your day, and stick through for the next videos coming up soon. Have a good night.